Okay, last time that was something. What was Mr. Ellsworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed, a memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Ellsworth killed? I don't believe it, nor Ellsworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But you never take someone's life, never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had them swooning in the aisles, huh, Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. My own, tell me the love. Truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Ellsworth in there. Do, did you? You guys should be born before me. Yeah, boy before you, hero. Oh my gosh, Larry. Larry, you really helped her in the chair today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Ellsworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat salt caretaker guy's pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Ellsworth, Edgy was pretty edgy. I mean, you can really know. Can you really know what he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two until the end. Us two? Ellsworth and who else? You mean me, right? No, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you lie. Not me. But why you lie? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Ellsworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, what's that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They say me, Miles, and I. They say me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? So I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear the story today and that's fine. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of third grade. It was a trial, a class trial. Monokuma was there for some reason. A class trial? You remember, Lloyd, spring, end of third grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids will bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Why an envelope? The wallet's not exist. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, no, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why'd you forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with the cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. This actually happened to the creator, but it turns out different for him, unfortunately. I didn't do it. Guilty, you did it. Guilty, I was a thief. Give back the money. You're such a meanie. No one will play with it. Yeah, whatever. Oh my gosh. Did you steal a knife, Phoenix? You know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I had done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? Just like the old daddy. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been certain you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, so, you know in courtroom, Miles. But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Why don't you all just shut up? This is how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well, I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Lloyd. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see, and something smells as you see the butts. Anyway, Ellsworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes were shining whenever he thought about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. I don't know what voice to give young Miles. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident, right? I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. Manfred took him into his own home to his own house. Well, we see in the anime, but I don't think the game says. It was several years later when I heard Ellsworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like dark suspicions of a demon attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts, just like Manfred. The article said he'd do anything to get guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? It's not like the Edge I used to know, Al. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn what he had become, who he became. That's why I decided. Wait, you don't mean That's why you became a defense attorney to meet Ellsworth? If I wasn't a defense attorney, I knew. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd meet me, whether he wanted to or not, in court. Ellsworth believed in me and I believed in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Ellsworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Oh, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'll do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Ellsworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. Very well, maybe. First, there's that rental bookshop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'll settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boatshop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? A lot of us camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in there for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Huh? There's still ice horse missing. I saw. Look, the hot dog stand is closed. I guess Laurie's too busy worrying about Mr. Ellsworth to show up for work. Pardon me. Did that old caretaker go away? Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Oh, I know that clean off the floor anyway. Oh, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscence. Mr. Ellsworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Ellsworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything, I'll come by at my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Oh, thanks. Bye. I guess. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? He knows. Hey, Polly. Nobody's home. Hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, Squawk. I can't believe he ran off and leave his poor party fame for herself. Hello, Squawk. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1238 squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh, but hey, he keeps it locked, right? There must be something of value in here. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess it might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get you a friend or Miles Ellsworth. Ellsworth? Nick, why would Mr. Ellsworth's name be on it? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your friends or Miles Ellsworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men that ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Ellsworth. Calling Mr. Ellsworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. That's exactly what I figured out in court. So, here, perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Ellsworth, he was following instructions. But who would have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Ellsworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain, this letter is an amazing clue. There's nothing left in this safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. Left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Oh my gosh. I think we go to Ellsworth if we can. Yep. You look at Grandma's horse. Miss Ellsworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen. Wasn't in third grade. Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who remembers. Probably only really matter to me anyway. Mr. Ellsworth, didn't you know the trial was the reason that became a defense attorney? Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, even to full. To a full even. Well, yeah, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Ellsworth. Perhaps. No, hold on. Okay. Hey, Ellsworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to become a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me. And you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter. Any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. Whatever that was. I lost all my memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even though I can't recall what happened in that elevator, that was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yogi had been knocked off sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Oncoming? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He was a perfectionist in all things, in court and his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Oncoming does is his job. To find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. A mess with. If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. There's no time to present a mess with. It's a strange situation in which I find myself in it. No kidding. Okay, I think I can go for a wee bit more. I might put the two parts together. Ellsworth, said this letter. This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. He frowns on me. Who's that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant who got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man, no. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. 2 men. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. Yep. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were in there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closing in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You aren't making this any easy. Oh God, help us. Don't shout, you just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed in court and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? The setter tells him to get revenge on Mars with. Why would they want to take revenge on you? Right, yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last 3 days. I didn't know whether I should tell you or not. You mean the nightmare? Okay, hold on.